if you buying that ticket, you be fucking.
I got everything I need at my house. I don't need a hall pass.
No. Every time I get to a corner and I see somebody doing a famous Baltimore gangster lean.
We outside.
Yo. Echo. Oh, Lord. Let's see.
Yo. Okay. Got hit with the Oh, we live?
Yep. Just got echo.
Oh, you be up on.
I'm not sure how.
Damn, we all this time.
No, we just went live. All right, folks.
What's going on?
Shop Podcast. We are here today. All male show. So we're gonna talk about what all males talk about. Pastor, you want to say something?
No, go for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, I ain't like shit. Yo, dog.
Don't talk about. We ain't gonna be talking about sex in the next 2
Yes, that joint ain't never gonna stop hitting.
We're gonna talk about sex in the next 2 hours.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna turn my mic off.
This is crazy because where's the mouth?
All right, so we don't have our technical person with us today, and we be making mistakes, but you know what? Ish happens, and as time goes on, we will get better.
They got
It's
hit
better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Big Hutchie,
Yo!
how was your weekend?
Weekend was all good. It was all good. Can't complain.
You did a party?
What did I do this weekend? Well, I was away.
Ah, Mr. Plain Man.
I was away. So, everything was all good. Everything went well.
That is wonderful.
And every transportation that we had going out actually went out. So we didn't miss a beat. Everything went good. Besides, of course, you always got a driver that wants to do their own thing. But besides that, everything did go well. So I want to thank God for that. How about you all?
I did a few parties this weekend.
Okay, did a little few parties. Party Animal 360, y'all hit them up.
I did a homecoming. That was pretty dope.
Boy?
Nah, I did no, we didn't get shot. I did a high school homecoming. It was MacArthur in DC. That joke was dope.
Okay.
I do feel funny about all the kids do is throw up gang signs. Little dancers just throw up gang signs.
And slap their hips.
Well, they didn't really slap their hips there. They was throwing up gang signs. I will tell you some things that, at these parties that I just be watching on everything. When that motherfucking Sexy Red went
But
off,
you know what's so crazy?
What?
Even adults, though, it's ski.
First of all, from somebody who used to rap, I'd be like, this person can't rap. But something they have is like,
they got it.
It's just something. Like, even when you listen to their songs, I'd be like, she didn't even believe what she said. But something goes off, and when that ski came off, they were screaming at the top of their lungs.
She got it. She got what it is right now, and she's running with it.
Yes. I did click on the movie. I'm not going to lie.
Why not? Yeah, why not? We media. We gotta see what's happening.
It was too much controversy.
We gotta see what's happening out here. We gotta see. Too bad, so sad. We gotta see what's happening out here. I know Pastor didn't tune into it, but we gotta see what's happening out here.
Hush, what's your thoughts of the movie?
Sexy Red's supposedly leaked sex tape. I don't know what to say. I mean, everybody seems to be like upset that she was just laying there, but it is what it is. Like, she was having intercourse, and I guess they figured that she talked all this Pound Town on her song, so I guess they thought it was gonna be a lot of
There
Pound
was
Town.
definitely no Pound Town.
She was just, it was like Sleep Town.
with the hair drawn on. I was like, this is good. But then again, I respect the fact that it's real and it doesn't look fake.
Yeah, that thing was straight like home base, like
Straight from my phone.
yeah.
Did you see the video of her in the grandma little night joint and she's singing Pound Town in the kitchen?
I think I did guess it. Yeah.
I find those funny. Just like I found when Glorilla did the Llama Llama Yama Yama when she was rapping her song, but like in the fashion of like a kid's book.
Oh yeah. A couple people did that.
Yeah, I find that dope.
I mean, I guess we're now the old heads. We're now the uncles, the aunts, and these type of people. So we now have to say, man, that shit was whack. But to the kids now, they like it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you did a couple parties and they throwing up gang signs, and then probably none of them is gang bangers. They just throwing up their neighborhood signs. They're bullshit.
Yo, this school was nice, like literally nice. I was like, oh, school, I don't know how that might turn out, but it was a nice school.
I get plugged into that.
DJ Earl Dunny. Actually, the dude who, you know how he put up a post. Mm-hmm. It was like, I'm looking for team people to do the 360 or whatever. Mm-hmm. He had talked to me, and he said what he wanted, and I was like, okay. Next thing you know, he called me that morning.
Okay.
I was like, hey, you trying to do this or that? I feel like I might have been an afterthought, you know what I'm saying? But hey.
Somebody fell through. But guess what? Sometimes, you know what I noticed? Sometimes them fall throughs be like, yeah, though. It makes it happen.
Yeah. I mean, and when you're dealing with somebody new, especially with money, you get real suspect.
Yeah. You didn't send your money right away?
Nah. But I was real suspect about like, yo. Also, so I did a wedding, right?
Okay.
And this wedding, it was weird as hell because they hit me up like the week before, and it was like, "Oh, you can't post the videos and the pictures." And then I'm reading said person's like website. Mm-hmm. They say they got all these accolades and awards and best wedding person, da 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 da. And I've seen somebody who does a real better job out here, but I can't plug them because they did me dirty too. But such is life.
Right.
But yeah, dealing with a whole bunch of other people like who do this job or do whatever job you do, it's rough.
Okay, look at Pastor.
Okay, we got the pastor on. How you feel about Sexy Red Tape?
I ain't seen it. I ain't even know what y'all was talking about, bro.
You're scared.
Yo, I'm telling you, I don't know. You know how your algorithm goes by people you follow and stuff? I follow Sexy Red. I got so much Sexy Red stuff on my thing.
Like Sexy Red.
She's a rapper.
Ski.
Oh, okay.
Or Pound Town. Pound Town. Just love Pound Town. Whatever. But anyway, so like I be seeing like people going to school and they be like, ski, and then teachers be like, you know something. Oh, you know how they gotta do that? I want to do that. I think, well, not just for ski, but like when they do stuff like, what was Usher doing at 7 o'clock? I think it's cool.
Mine is Simma.
I seen one like that too. Yeah. And also I like the pool party jokes where they hold you back. And if you don't know the word,
they dump you in the water.
Put you in the water. That's
I don't have enough friends for that, but
This weekend I had drill. So I
You was drilling?
Yeah, I was drilling. But I only drilled on Sunday.
Pause.
Not drilling.
Pause. I only drilled on Sunday because Saturday I had the split training. I had 2 memorial services to do on Saturday.
What was your option?
What was what?
Your ops.
Ops?
Yeah.
What you mean?
You said you was drilling.
National Guard drill. This drill. There was no ops.
Oh, so you got the Gaza Strip ops.
Nah, there was no Gaza Strip. It had nothing to do with Israel.
Alright. Well, that's good. That's good. What drill really consist of?
Checking on the vehicles. We got Humvees that we got to check on, like the PMCS and check the oil, stuff like that.
So maintenance.
Maintenance check. PT. Doing physical training, and then you just inventorying our equipment for the most part. Just making sure all our stuff is ready in case we gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, just feeling like also. Oh, I think I can turn it off probably.
I think so.
Oh, okay. All right. So since we have an all male thing, I'm going to welcome my fellas to jump into the deep end with me.
All right. Well, much that. Oh, yes.
I would like to say this first before we go into this as my disclaimer. I do not wish bad on women, or I appreciate the come up that they've had.
Mm-hmm.
But my true question is, as males, how can we come up to it? Because our situation is different. Women are winning at everything. And I would say, we messed up a lot, but I'm talking about,
Now, in what industry are you talking about? Everything?
a lot of things, most things. But I'm even going to go as far as maybe things that I see on my timeline. And I hate the fact, and I will say this, and this is weird, and this is different. But like even women on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, if you look halfway decent, you get a view from most people. Like I'm talking about, somebody would put on a skirt, a low top, and bounce a ball off their head, and they get 1 million views. Easy.
Consistency.
Is it really consistency, or is it just us being males and be like, maybe it'll fall, maybe it'll fall?
Consistency and sexiness, quote unquote. Sexiness and consistency is what are they selling. So it's an illusion that they're selling.
Yes, and we buy it so much for no. And these girls don't even gotta be bad. It's like maybe to the point where it's so much out there. I could be tone deaf to what bad is.
Yep.
And then I don't ask other males, but I would like to know: do they be watching the same things?
So like y'all said, it's the algorithm situation. If you put into, like if you go on Instagram and you put in, you do a search. I think once the search is there in your history, everything will keep on popping up with that. So if you put in whatever it may be, it's going to keep on popping up the same situations. So, I guess once you look at it, is there like even on Facebook, when I see some on my timeline, I'm not like, no. Okay, like for me, I'm not about to sit here and I'm not about to sit here and look at nobody else's transportation company on Facebook. I'm not doing it. I'm going to exit off. Yeah, I'm going to exit it off. So that doesn't keep on showing on my Instagram or my Facebook.
I have the opposite problem.
Yeah, so that stuff don't keep on coming up. So, stuff like that.
And I guess the pettiness inside of me, I see so much 360 and photo booths and event stuff that it makes me upset. Like, dang, I got all this competition. And then I asked myself the other day, do I really have that much competition? Because somehow I keep getting booked. But is it just because I watch that stuff on my algorithm that it keeps popping up and popping up and popping up?
Yeah, you keep on seeing the same things. And the crazy part about life is really, in this business industry, is no competition. If you in your lane and you doing your own thing, keep on doing your own thing.
I want all the parties.
Keep pressing on. You're gonna want everything. Like so of course for me, I wanted give me all the kids, give me all the transportation. But then I started to see like I had it all, but I had the right team that was rocking with me. So as I had it all, I was losing them too.
Wow.
So right. So now I had to realize, let me go ahead and just chill with what I have, and then start to rebuild next year. Right now, I will build for next year, but I've learned that can't have them all, and then I got to also come back out there and do it on my own too. So, as far as women winning, I also was told that, when you said women are winning, I was told to also get a woman team or women employees So I started doing that, but then I started to see that they was starting to fuck up too. Like, hold on, wait a minute, we was going strong.
because they bond together no matter what.
They do though, you know. And then they start the beefing. It was real crazy. Like what I've been doing was real crazy. But as far as women and women, like with hip hop, rap, whatever you want to call it these days, I think these women are winning because they keep on pressing. They pressing and pressing, and they not giving up. They're not giving up at all. I don't think these women, I feel like they have no choice to give. They can't give up because you might be hot today, hot song, and next week is like, if I ain't put nothing out, like Ski. Yo, who would ever thought that Gorilla would have been what she is right now? She's been on many tours. Big tours, too. When that song came out, I thought it was going to be just a one hit. It was going to be it.
Nah, she keep coming.
Hard, too.
I do feel like she works hard.
She works hard.
But also, I've seen things in the past where she could really rap. I think she dumbed down herself.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of her songs, she had a song with Cardi B. I think
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was the one that
that goes off to the kids.
But she used a sample that she didn't pay for. That she didn't get permission to use. I heard that on the radio.
I mean, it might be worth it for her, like, because I mean that's a big song,
and that's a big name you with. So you know, a lot of them are teaming up. Only thing I don't like is the ones that's like Lola Brooks. She's taking a lot of old school, but not changing it up.
I feel like that's an East Coast thing going on right now. Like Lola does it. Freaking what's the Cola Ray is doing it?
Yeah, Buster.
Yeah.
But
songs being redone.
Yeah, but
like
too heavy though. Like it's like I
like
shouldn't
you
be I shouldn't be able to know that song and know that rhythm of the song. Like you should be able to say, oh, okay, let me guess. Let me not know. Like a lot of songs like they put out there, Dionne Warwick. People are sampling her stuff, but nobody would ever know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of women are winning because I think they are going harder than men. It's like, you know how we say those other folks are privileged. I feel like men feel like they're also privileged. You know, so now women got to go harder. Let's go harder. We got to go harder because we are fighting a losing battle. We're not getting the same pay rates. You know, like in basketball, women's WNBA, they're not getting the same pay rate as a man, but they going harder. You know, shout out to what's her name, Angel Reese.
Angel Reese signed with another NIL deal. Yeah, she signed this one with Reebok.
Yeah, with Shaq and Allen Iverson as president and vice president. So now you see people are paying attention to women. They're not just the ones that's cooking, you know. Now you get men trying to be in the kitchen, trying to keep up with the women. You know, you got men trying to get these deals that these women are getting, you know. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. She's a, you know, undisputed boxing now, going to be legend. You know, it's just a lot of things that women are doing. It's just their time. Like, you know, I ain't knocking them at all.
Yeah, but at the same time, are we going to get our time back? And how do we get our time back?
Again, I feel like men just we want to be privileged. It's like we're old. We should have that.
That don't work.
We're supposed to have that.
I mean, just think, you know, we almost had women president.
Exactly.
Like,
and I think that if America wasn't the way it was, we would have had a woman president. Luckily, we got a black president.
Yeah.
By the skin of our teeth. But
I feel like men and women pulled together to get that one.
Yeah, of course. You know, but you know, it's just the fact of women, like I said, they're going hard. They're going super hard. And you know, it's the consistency, you know, but also, I mean, I ain't gonna front. A lot of women, you know, they show a little nip, show a little butt, you know, these BBLs.
But they don't even gotta really show it. It's in our head that something might happen.
Right.
It don't never happen.
Even if they wear a little tight clothes though. A lot of us get like, oh my gosh, look at that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a walk. Yo, some women be having some bad walks too. Like, women is women. They winning. Shout out to anybody who's watching us here on Facebook live in the stream and in the YouTube. I can't see y'all, but you know what I'm saying.
We here. We doing what we do.
Yeah, so all male panel. We are looking for talent. We are looking for talent, y'all. We looking for talent.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about. I know a lot of people are falling off of the Jada wagon. I think slowly, but how? Okay, like let's say, okay, y'all are married brothers. Down the road, how long you been married? 13 years. So what if you go on year 14, and your wife be like, I never met Andrew? How would that make you feel? I've never met Andrew.
Oh, like she never met the real me?
I don't know what Jada is saying that she's never met Will Smith.
I don't get that.
Right.
I don't get it either. But
like she keeps on embarrassing this man.
That is true. But the internet, the internet's a funny place, dog. I'm telling you, as soon as that whatever happened that day, they just started dropping memes after memes after memes.
You know what's crazy?
And I've also jumped on the bandwagon.
They've been separated since 2016. So that whole thing that happened between Chris Rock and
that's what we don't understand.
It was already separated.
Right.
She said she didn't understand it.
Now though, so it's like crazy because like nobody knew y'all was separated. Like, and he don't talk about this type of stuff though. He don't never think like, yeah, that ain't my wife.
The way she put it, from what I've seen,
She said she don't understand it. Say that again. She don't understand it.
Yeah, she don't know why they were separated.
But they was together at that
award show.
I think they just go there as a unified front. They're not saying that we together. They just go together. But I will say that after listening to an article that she had done, she kind of put it in the perspective as she was kind of she ain't saying nothing because she just holding down the household. Like, you don't gotta say nothing. Right. I don't gotta. And it kind of made me feel like she kind of did some. It was a little G, like I ain't gonna say nothing about him. He ain't gonna say nothing about me, and we just gonna act like we still doing the thing. And I feel that is the same thing that happened to Remy Ma. I think Papoose kept wearing the Black Love hat. We don't know what Black Love hat really was, and they just kept showing up to places, and people thought they were together, but they probably are not really together.
Yeah, because I feel like I gotta agree with you on that one. That didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Hey, we're not together no more. No, they was already not together.
Yeah, I mean,
but who was I looking at today? Damn, I forgot who it was. That basically, so I was watching something with Offset, and he says that they don't have to show the world that they are brothers. They don't have to show the world that they cry together and go through things together. So I feel like with Jada and Will or Papoose and Remy, you don't have to show the world, but also I feel like you shouldn't have to front to the world either. They humans. You know what I'm saying? They're humans, and because they're celebrities, it seems like they have to put on this whole situation of, yeah, we perfect.
I mean,
like they don't take a shit. Like they don't fart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
I think a lot of people in every which way just be fronting sometimes. I put up a lot of people in every which way. What's that? Not a meme, but I put up a post today in my story where it just basically said, somewhere right now it's a dude in a homeless shelter with a polo shirt on.
Yeah.
And he just doing that to keep up the image, but that ain't what it really is. And it's hard to come back from that.
I've seen, so, in my spare time, let me not say my spare time, but basically, yeah, when I have a little bit of free time, I do a little bit of security places. And, recently I've been working with some mental health, PRP, doing security for them, and dealing with a lot of homeless people, a lot of people who's on drugs. I seen a lot of guys yesterday that, they don't care if their Timbs is ran all the way to the bottom. They rocking the Timbs. They rocking the Jordans. They still doing these things. These dudes is on drugs heavy. They homeless. But like you said, they still got to keep the image. Like, find help for yourself. Who's checking for you?
Yeah, But if you don't keep up the image, a lot of people don't have friends that they can really go to and say, "Yo, I'm fucked up," because their friendship was probably based on the image.
And see, that's a bad thing. We should be, man. Let me tell you something, man. I remember going through times in life where I would call, and I'm gonna say her name, India. Shout out to India. I'd be like, yo, I need to hold something. I would give it back, but in the time of my life, I was in a place where it's like, damn, what the fuck's going on? Sometimes you don't want to go to your friends because, like you said, the image of them, the image of you all were based off of something else. You know what I'm saying? But you should be able to go to your true friends who you've known for years and be like, yo, shit ain't right out here. You know, and they should not be judging you on shit. You know what I'm saying? And for my true friends, I tell them, look, you know, a couple people, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it sporadically. I hit people like, are you okay? Everything all right? You know what I'm saying? Sporadically shit like that. And sometimes some people be like, it's like, they're like, what the fuck? But it's all in because you never know. Like when I hit Sean today, are you okay? I didn't know that his son broke his wrist in this last football game, and he has to have surgery tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what our friends and family, but our true friends are going through.
I tell you a weird situation, and I mean, it's vice versa too. If you're going through something and somebody looks out for you, you don't gotta hit that person up every time.
No, you shouldn't have to. No,
I would say so. There's a said person that I'm pretty sure you know, but this person goes back to like middle school days, like for maybe first year of high school. This person is down on their luck. I helped them out a couple of times, but it's like that person hits me up all the time. Like they hit like I even stopped talking to them. They hit me up today like, yo, can I borrow $25? It's like, dog.
It's like a cat.
You gotta do something. You gotta get yourself.
You gotta get yourself together. You're absolutely right. You know, I don't care if it's a grown man, a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? And I hate for people like men can't do this, men can't do that. But at the end of the day, it's so many avenues out here to get some type of money. You know what I'm saying? DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, what's the supermarket one? You know what I'm saying? It's so many things that people can do and sign up to make money. But
you talking about the supermarket delivering groceries?
Yeah, you can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But like I saw this guy yesterday. You know, he's supposed to be getting help from the PRP people and the mental health people, and he's lashing out at them. So, do you want the help or you want to put on a show? Do you really want this help? So the person who keeps on hitting you up, do they want help or they just want to be a burden? Do they want to be just, oh man, I could just go to my man and he'll bail me out? Yo, sometimes the strong need help too.
Yeah.
They need their back strapped, you know what I'm saying, scratched too. It's so many people I'm like, man, okay, yeah, I done for them, you know what I'm saying? And it's no problem, because I try to look out for people, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't, try to help people out. But do you scratch my back when I need help?
I think I agree with what you said. I also think that it's a bigger help for you to be like, hey, you gotta get yourself together versus giving them the money or whatever like that. Like you said, like, hey, this has been a pattern or whatever at this time, and it's like you gotta straighten this up. You gotta get it together. I think that's a bigger help than to continue.
Yeah, I mean, because it'd be like stupid, like, oh, you got $5, I'll pay you back.
That makes no sense to me though.
But and also, I mean, well, this person, she do got kids, she do live in another state, but you got a baby daddy somewhere.
But you know what though? It's like
you hop on OnlyFans.
My thing is like this though. I don't like for somebody to say, "Can I borrow?" Because if you can borrow, that means you can pay back. So that means you can wait for that time for your money to come to you. So don't say, "Can you borrow?" Because I know you're not going to pay. I hate a person say, "Can I borrow?" You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. And my whole thing is a person that's $5, $10, $15, $20. That's like I mean, yeah, I know people be down on their luck sometimes, but at the end of the day, like, come on now. Like I said, there's a lot of places, it's a lot of things that you can go and work real quick and get a couple dollars real quick. when Uber and stuff was coming out. I didn't believe in it, but when I saw people was doing it, I was like, "Oh, this shit is real." You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you out here just like fronting. No, you out here working for real and getting money. So, you know, shout out to all the Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, and delivery people. That's how y'all get y'all food anyways, DoorDash.
Yeah. I am in a hack group.
You in a hack group? How you get in a hack group? I'm in a lot of hack groups. Why you get in a hack group?
I don't know. Sometimes I just find myself in a lot of places. Yeah. I remember when hacking was a thing.
Hacking is still a thing. And I'm in hack groups too, and I tell people all the time, like, because I run a business, I can't take cash. And also, I need to have some type of deposit, some type of something that can guarantee something that I won't lose. I don't want to go to your house, to your job, wherever, and then you're telling me, "Oh, I got you when I drop you off. Will you drop me off?" No, don't go there. No. You know, the other day somebody hit me up last week and talking about they want to go from Virginia to Edgewood, Aberdeen area. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Oh, I only got cash. No, thank you. I can't do it.
Because when you show up there, they be playing games.
Right. So
that's how that DJ dude did me. He was like, I'm gonna have some cash for you. And I was like, I show up here, little cash. I was shut down the whole homecoming.
And you know, when I did that pool party for, you know, that big party promoter here in Baltimore, only because I dealt with him before is the only reason why I took his word on it. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, you doing this party, you drinking as well.
You got to chase them down.
Yeah, then I got to chase you down, but then you got your security, your dudes here. My drivers ain't around. It's just me. How do I go about getting my money? You know what I'm saying? How do I go about getting my money now? Like, you know, and that's why I say I don't do cash, because
have you got burnt before?
I haven't got burnt. I got burnt for $10. I'll say that. $10.
I got burnt for a whole party.
Listen, no, I can't do that. Nah.
Yo, buy an apartment complex.
Oh no, I'd have been suing them. I'd have been suing them for real, because especially apartment complex, you know. But that's why, you know, I had contracts before, but now I've revamped the contracts, and now I'm really putting them out. You know, somebody who was dealing with me before, who booked with me a couple times, I sent him the contract. That was like, "Oh my gosh, you got contracts now?" I had contracts before, I just wasn't sending them out. Yeah. But now I have to, because of things of like that. I'm not about to. I mean, well, I get my money up front regardless, because I you know what's so crazy? I was dealing with somebody trying to book them. They was in PG County, and I hate when people use their social media as, "I got all these followers." I don't care what you have.
Cash, please.
I just need the money. Number. Yeah, just the ride will be there. We'll be there. But no, I need that money, man. I need that money for real. Yo, I hate when it gets dark early. I'm sorry, y'all, off topic. I hate
it's real. Did you did you watch the show last week at least?
No, I didn't.
We had 2 new friends.
Shout out to Miss Kitty, who's sick, and C. Jones. She's at her daughter's recital or something like that. So shout out to them.
It was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So, you know, again, we're looking for some new talent again, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
we do get people from the Facebook group. So especially if you got a lot to say in the Facebook group, I like it very much.
Yeah. So, but yeah, back to Miss So did you see how Fat Joe gave
the sneakers?
Yeah, Fabulous was like
Terror Squad sneakers.
Fabulous was like, So it does not stand for Tupac Shakur. It stands for Terror Squad. But yo, whatever she's doing this week, Jada, she's really trending heavy. I know she had a book coming out, or it's out
Fat
now.
Joe gave her some sneakers.
Terror Squad sneakers,
yeah. He gifted a lot of people.
I don't know why. Her, but yeah, a lot of people got them though.
He got Fabulous got a pair. I think Papoose got a pair.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question. I recently saw Dame Dash wants to have a conversation with Jay-Z. I don't know if it's to patch it up, to heal him, or what. But if you all had a relationship, friendship with some, from a good friend and or not even a good friend, yeah, maybe became friends, but things went a little sideways. Would you want to patch it up? I mean, if it went left,
Yeah,
you say yeah.
yeah, I feel that way. I wouldn't want to leave it up in the air like that.
Even if it wasn't your friend for real, that's just somebody you did business with.
Mm.
It depends on, like, I would say yeah off the top of my head, but it also depends on how you know what I'm saying, if it's something that weighs on you heavily or whatever like that, like if you don't want to leave it you know what I'm saying.
I feel like with Dame's situation, I feel a little bit of hate. Maybe he thought that Jay-Z was going to fall off. You know what I'm saying? As far as my answer to the question, if it's my friend, yes. If it's somebody who I got into business with, I got into business with somebody before, and we wasn't friends. And I don't care to know what happened or what situation. It is what it is. Anybody who's out here, doing their thing, I wish them all the best. In anything they're doing. Shit, me and Sixton had a whole bunch of, little get-togethers and pull-ups as we call them, and sometimes you see people even here, had rappers come through, and I see some people surpass us. I'm not going to be like, oh, you owe me. Oh, we did an interview with you first and all this. I'm not doing that.
I mean, we did a lot of interview people who done some things.
Yeah,
I find it kind of cool.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even my son is young and he listens to some of the rappers that we had up here, and I'd be like, oh, I've met him before. Da, da, da. But
before they were somebody.
Yeah.
Even people who ran for mayor and all type of things. City council, all type of things. So no, I'm not gonna ever be like, oh no, I need to have a sit down with you because I feel some type of way.
No, I don't really feel some type of way. I think there's probably one person that I feel some type of way, but I know that they would. It's a business person, and so the question is, if somebody books you, are y'all really business partners?
No booking, no.
I mean, let's say they had a company and you just did stuff with their company. Often.
I wouldn't call it business partners. I would call it a business relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call it a partner because if say like, okay, I have parties and you do my parties, it's not a partnership. I mean, it's not a partnership. It's a relationship because you didn't go in with me on the big end. I'm still using you as a vendor. So that's you know what I'm saying? So now
I have one, besides that little person, the little thing who stole whatever, I feel like I have one person that if they had the right conversation, it would put me at ease. But if they had the wrong conversation, I think I'm ready to just pop off. But even though I don't pop off too often, but I think that situation warrants me to pop off. And we watch each other every day on Facebook. I see what he's doing. You see what I'm doing. It's just one of those things.
No, I just feel like with me, the only things that, like I said, I think I might have told y'all, I had an ex-employee who talked about they were starting a business because of a post that I put out there, and I found out from a parent. And when I confronted them about it, they was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing it now. I'm gonna be doing it down the road." But they still wanted to work for me, and I just felt like, "Nah, you already got all the jewels that I had." And I feel like you also were poaching. And you took some of my kids, so I definitely feel some type of way, and I don't want to have no conversation with them, but I just want to know, like, for the parents that went with that person, like, how do y'all feel like that's the person who really was sabotaging y'all children being laid and things of that nature, y'all now with this person, but other than that, hey, when one door closes, another door opens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not too hard up on, having the conversations with those type of people.
How do they get on, like, I guess from the inside they seem like what your secret sauce is, or
so nobody really sees my sauce. Nobody sees what I do on the with the business. So I'm not gonna ever tell a driver not to. I'm not gonna give the driver, not ever gonna say, oh no, you can't have their number, because it makes it easier for the driver to contact the client than for me to keep on having a contact. That defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying? When they pull up and say, hey, I've arrived. They shouldn't have to say, hey, Jay, I arrived, and now I got to contact them. That makes no point. That makes no sense at all. But, so you have people who might be like, oh yeah, you know how people are. I've been picking up your kid for this long, and now we have a bond, and we have some type of whatever the case may be. And I feel like when it comes to me, I don't get relationships from clients. I'm not here to be your friend. We're here to do this business. I'm here to drop you off, pick you up, and take you where you got to go. I talk to people, but I don't try to get all hit in my lifestyle. The worker now, all they know is numbers. They don't know. I don't never exchange money with them. That's why I don't take cash. So even with parents, if I've taken cash maybe from a parent like twice, I tell them to put it in an envelope, real sealed, everything. You're like, I don't want you knowing, So if the parent tells the driver how much they're paying, then that's because they've been having secret meetings and talking. So, so they might be like, okay, well, I can do it. A person might be like, all right, well, I got this little, car, and I'll do it for this price. Okay, fine. But that's only one person who I've had done that.
That'd be the problem. So people looking from the outside, and even some people from the inside, feel like, oh, this is easy. I just go like this. There's so much inner workings of business,
right?
That from the outside, you'd be like, it's so easy. But when you try it, it's different. Like for me, I personally try to figure out how you do the schedule. If it's a lot of people here and there, that would wreck my brain.
Right.
Because I know when I had up to three things going on in one day. Doing the schedule for that, you got to be from here to here, this and this, this and this. If somebody stops you here, then you can't get to this on time. So I know something like that schedule.
And see, that's why I give it a 5. Everything is a 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You have no time. You have no time to stop, have a conversation, meet a parent. Oh, wait. Oh, my child forgot. No, you have no time for that. So I have kids that's going east. I got kids that's going west. I got kids in the county. So yeah, that's a hard task as well. Also, you have, not to knock these other transportation companies out here or any other business, but my whole thing is like this. I don't want nobody looking for me at the end of the day. So I have to have insurance. I need insurance. I don't care how I get it, who it's through, as long as it's all legal and it's good. I don't have no van with no Virginia tags on it. I don't have none of those type of things. You know what I'm saying? I have insurance. You got to have your taxes. You got to do all these things, your LLC. A lot of companies out here don't have those type of things, but hey, it's to their discretion. But at the end of the day, I have to have those things to cover me. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people out here, they can say I'm going to go get a van or a car and put a little magnet on it and say I'm doing transportation. Fine, no problem. But see, what sets me and probably you probably set yourself different from other people as well. But what sets me from different people is I have bigger vans. I go out of state. So besides the kids, after that, I can still go out of state. I can still do parties. I can still do, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say with one door closes, another door opens, As I was thinking about sending a party bus to Miami, some people started reaching out for the party bus. So, it's a slow but steady race. But, like I said, I don't want to have no conversations with nobody, as far as old employees. And what's crazy? I done had crazy employees. I done people threaten me, employee-wise. All type of shit like that goes on in business, you know what I'm saying? So, with that conversation like with Dame Dash and how he's feeling, like, I don't feel no type of way about none of them people, you know what I'm saying? To each his own, when people try to sabotage me, hey, keep it going, And the crazy part about it is this is an at-will state at the end of the day. So any big business can get away and fire who they want at any point in time. And any employee can walk away from a big business anytime they want in the state that we're in. But I just ask for respect. Like, I'm not going to ever disrespect nobody. So, when it comes Friday, your money is there. I ain't got no problem. You might have did all type of damage or whatever case may be. But when you go about your business, do it in the right way. So I don't have no conversations. And I say what I have to say to the person at the time, and I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though.
I wonder. I would, if I was Jay, I would want to know a prelude to the conversation, like what you want to talk about. If you're gonna talk to me about how you felt I did you dirty, I don't really need to have that conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Jay-Z will ever have a conversation with Dame.
I can understand why Dave would want to have a conversation.
Do you feel like he left him behind?
I do feel like Jay did Dame dirty, but I feel like that was his character. Period. He knew he wanted to reach the top. If somebody else wasn't working right or whatever, an opportunity came.
Yeah, step on him, huh?
I feel like that's what he did.
Step right on him.
And I feel like, you know how, like, I want to say LeBron James' manager wasn't really a manager until he managed LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I heard. I don't know for sure or not. But
because they got a homeboy stuff going on.
Yeah, I feel like Dame Dash was a homeboy thing. And yes, Dame invested in your career. Dame ain't no rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Dame said, I'm going to take this money. I'm going to give you some of it. There's a lot of people out here who not giving nobody no money.
Right.
Nobody who believe in you that much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't think anybody invested in me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wow, if somebody was willing before you was hot, it's a different story when you hot. This was before Jay was hot. He said, right. I'm going to put up my money with your money. And 9 times out of 10, stuff fails. You know what I'm saying?
But do you also think that, Dame could have did things better as far as like with diplomats and other moves that he made behind Jay-Z's back?
Is it made behind his back, or is he just that type of jealous type of person?
Well, I heard stories that when Jay was on vacation, that's all the whole day. Diplomats, vice president, Cameron, shit came along, and
was it done maliciously, or was it done because my other homeboy needed some help?
I think it was malicious. Because my whole thing is like this: I could say, "Come on, Andrew, you're gonna be my lead driver." Bumping him over somebody who been with me the longest. But if I say, "Come on, Andrew, you the vice president of To and Fro," some people might look like, "Well, how are you passing me up before, somebody else?" And I feel like even though Jay was on the top as Rockefeller,
Jay's a partner.
Yeah, he's a partner, but
so what is a vice president to a partner?
But why wouldn't you discuss this with me? How you know I ain't feel no type of way?
Everything should be discussed.
Period. Right.
But we know that doesn't always happen.
And and this is why I have no business partners. I have no nothing, because I don't think that, just like Jay-Z and Dame, I don't want to have to discuss nothing with nobody. When I'm ready to make a move, I want to bust this move and keep it going. If it fails, it's on me. If it flourishes, it's on me. I don't want to have to talk to nobody about nothing. I might have people in the background who I discuss things with, might get a little advice with, but as far as
discussion and asking permission is 2 different things.
Exactly. And I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. So like Jay and Dame, Jay felt some type of way because that man did not discuss with him what was happening. So at the end of the day, I don't know what Dame, like, maybe he's going through things in life, but I think he's still, flourishing, not as big as he might have been when he was with Rockefeller at that point in time in the 90s, 2000s, but he's doing his thing though.
Are we sure? Or
from what I understand, he's doing some things. He got some real estate. I think he said the next big place is over there. I think he said what state was that? Indiana. Wherever Mike Epson and them is from. Michael Jackson and all them is from. I think he said that's gonna be the next big place, So he's still, advising and doing things like that. So he's making some type of money. Maybe not the money he was making when he was with Jay.
But he might have the same bills.
Probably, of course, but
so you ain't making that. You hurting out here.
Yeah, but maybe that's what it is, He feels something about that.
But I do. I mean, I look at them differently, but we don't truly know the ins and outs of what happened. But I feel like that dude probably was hurt, and his ego hurt, and Jay kept flourishing and flourishing, and now Jay is, where he is.
$1 billion Jay.
Speaking about $1 billion, I'm gonna slow it down to $1 million. Word on the street is, they trying to figure out where that $1 million went for Tupac's murder. So they said, I guess in conversation, I watched an interview on it today, but in conversation, Puffy was like, I hate them, Tupac and Suge
And
give
I
$1
put
million
right
to
to
anybody,
anybody.
blah, blah, blah. Allegedly.
Right.
Right. And I guess TFD, they knew him. He helped do whatever. And I guess in some way, the way the interview sounded like it was Jimmy Henchman who gave the money to this, I think his name Epps or something like that, and this dude robbed him for the money. Took the $1 million and bought a club. What's the club? The club in New York, I can't remember what it's called. And bought a club with the money. But I mean, and I guess the guy is dead, so they was like, yeah, we can kind of talk about it. That guy. And then I guess they asked his roommate, which was T.K. Kirkland. And the guy said, yeah, he probably did do that. So, if I, pause, I would never, but if I did a hit that was worth $1 million and you gave the money to somebody else and that somebody was supposed to give me the money and they ain't never give me the money, who should I come after?
The guy who's supposed to give me the money. I'm going through the middle person.
The middle person?
Especially if I know.
You don't truly know.
I had to know because I was ready and I did the work. So I had to know that the money was there and it was already transferred over or handed off. So the middle person has to get it. And in this situation, too bad this guy has to pay, but you should have shut up. You was talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Puff will never pay for this, and he's probably gonna start to be real quiet. You see, he ain't been doing no fucking Fridays. He ain't on the internet. Thank goodness his album came out before this guy got arrested. He ain't been talking. Like he ain't been no fucking Fridays.
But I mean, so it's more so hearsay, and they say Puff got the best lawyers.
Of course.
So they ain't gonna get him, but still. And I mean, dude who Keefe probably still upset because he didn't get that $1 million. That's crazy. That's getting beat for taking somebody's life. Like you got beat.
Bad too.
I would say you're supposed to take that dude, the middleman, life.
Should have took him out.
I mean, I heard from the interview, cancer took him out, but hey, $1 million, yo. That's a lot of bread. What else been going on in the news, man? I ain't really seen nothing. My timeline is filled with workers.
You brought up Israel already.
It's too much going on over there, and I feel sorry especially for the kids, man. They killing these kids, raping these kids. It's just too much going on over there. I don't know, man.
Well, the Gaza Strip has always been a place that's had beef for the longest. Because I even wrote a rap about it when I was younger. I got a bar. I'm just waiting to spit it one day, but I ain't gonna get on that. But I was watching in a very similar interview with this person who's a DJ, and I think it was with the Breakfast Club, and they had a pretty cool point. They said, "Why isn't Drake and DJ Khaled saying anything about this? It's their people who are fighting. Drake is being." And he kind of put it like this. When it comes to Black Lives Matter, Charlemagne talks up, all these people talk up because this is how they feel. These are the people that they grew up with. We're gonna be black before they Charlemagne. You know what I'm saying?
Does DJ Khaled feel like he's Muslim though? Does he feel like he's
Pakistani?
Yeah, but does he feel like that though? I know he is, but I feel like he think he's black. I feel like he think he's Caribbean.
I don't know, but Drake is obviously Jewish.
Right, but does he don't act like they don't act like these who they supposed to be.
I mean, I don't know, but he just
Like
said, like,
does what you call it, act Moroccan, French Montana? Does he act? He don't act like they don't act like who they family supposed to be.
hey, Williams, what's going on, man?
Whips. This is why I'm hot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot going on over there, and I mean, I hope the U.S. don't barge into something that I don't know, man. But the U.S. always barging into something.
They're not gonna be able to do much without a house speaker. They gotta get a house speaker in there before they make moves and stuff. A lot of stuff is gonna be frozen.
What's the
so they got a
topic?
house speaker.
The topic is everything, Williams.
We just talking. And just a couple fellas in here just talking that talk.
We just doing what we do.
I don't see Randy nowhere. Boy, when Toy don't tune in, Randy don't never be around.
And we ain't talking about sex today.
Yes, sir. No Patrick, no chicken, no nothing.
We're gonna start over, but it's okay.
But
Us defenders of the universe.
what else? I mean, I don't know. It's a
I
lot.
think Jada was the biggest thing this week, yo.
That was the biggest thing this week.
What do you think about her book cover?
Which one was it? What is it?
So it's like it looks like her with the bald head, but she got like a lot of pictures inside of it. It was kind of cool. Now I ain't gonna lie, I seen her on the news the other day, and I mean, I like the little, not the bald head joint, but the low hair, with the perm and the gold joint.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Speaking of news, I know y'all guys probably don't follow it like I follow it, but there is a girl in our group. Her name is, I want to say Kimo or something like that.
Mm.
She posted a picture on the 40 or whatever, but she has a spa.
Mm.
And her spa is making moves. Like I've been watching it on my news, so I know it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But she be on there on the regular.
Mm.
So y'all don't know, but sometimes I be feeling like a superstar. Try to get 360 in there sometimes, but she kind of be dubbing me. And there's a new place that she be.
Is she on our page?
Yeah, she in our group. Actually, be talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should shout her out sometimes then.
Yeah, shout out to Kimo. I think there was like a 40 over challenge where a whole bunch of ladies had their pictures and you can go vote. But I think that happens in different groups because I've seen different.
Oh, I don't think it's her. I don't know. So I know another. I'm supposed to be getting a new client, and she sent me her thing to vote for her on that thing.
Yeah, everybody on there.
Well, hey.
And I guess they're gonna win some money. Supposedly,
big money. I think big money and something else. She was telling me. I don't know. I mean, I voted for her, but
you just voting for anybody.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't know nothing about it. I'm just trying to figure out like when you gonna sign your child up. I don't care about nothing about it. Yeah, that's what I'm at. Like when you gonna sign your child up? But
I give my quick confessions of being, ultra me. So there's another girl in our group, and she has a photo booth company. And you know how we be posting, post your business, da da da.
Most of me deleted the girl.
That got me mad in the mud. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to be nice.
Her name's Zakilia Henry. Huh?
Hey, we don't get free promotion.
I mean, I know she is. I did her daughter's. Well, I used to work with her for the jail. But,
yeah. And then I go to pay and look at the price and I'm like, all right, whatever. But I'll be bad in the mud.
But it's so crazy because, like she got so her photo booth was at one of the parties that we went to for one of the coworkers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay. I didn't
know.
I didn't even know she. I know she was talking about it, but I didn't know she had got it. But I seen it. But she also does like bartender shit and house organization type shit. So I didn't even know the photo booth that came into play until I seen it at the party. But I mean, it's a lot of doors out there, man. Don't be hating on that lady. Man.
Every bit of me wanted to leave her so bad, dog. Every time I'm like, I
Yo, you ever made a post and somebody negative was under your post?
Oh, dog.
I delete their asses.
Let me tell. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about something that happened. Mind you, I feel like everybody here should know. I just be posting for the numbers and to get people to talk. Half the stuff I don't even really be reading like that, or some stuff I'll be like, oh, this gonna get a lot, whatever, right?
Yeah, me and my family, we don't tolerate negative posts about to and fro.
Amen.
No, I mean, I don't.
God bless man.
I wouldn't post nothing negative about.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying when he came out.
But I'm talking about regular. So I have made a post, and I knew in my head I knew it was bad. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I see it on timeline, so I post it. It's a bunch of dudes playing with fruit.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked under there, and Cupcake Lady and Toya kicking my back in, and I really want to say something, but I was like, I'm gonna just let it rock. But at a certain point, it just started irritating me. But I know, but I just told Toya, don't play with me.
Can't do my girl like that. Nakia.
Yeah, I really enjoy her stories. Like, I mean, she a foodie for sure, and she be having a lot going on, and I enjoy her stories. And I mean, so of course I like ratchet regular shit, but there are a couple people that I really enjoy their stories and be like, okay, they put in some work. I'm gonna say Angie D. I enjoy her stories. She be talking about like her trying to be in a relationship and all types of crazy stuff. And I feel like on live, she literally be putting her heart out there. It'd be like a whole story. I feel like, I mean, I can't do it myself, but I feel like people who put time in and effort into their stories and lives, I feel like that's art.
So I got the whole Jada Pinkett picture.
Yeah, I seen that. I liked it. That was a good one.
I got that right. And somebody gonna put on there some negative shit. Delete. Because I don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing's like this. Everybody out here having jokes and fun and like, you don't know that lady personally. I don't know. I deleted it before.
Oh, come on now.
I deleted it, man. I ain't got time for that, man. A lot of people.
That's abuse of power.
No, because I don't feel like that. Now, some people, you know what I'm saying, if they say something, I'll keep it up in there, but I don't feel like people should, like, if it's all for fun and games, I don't think people should be taking it to the heart. Like, what we doing that for?
Bro, they dog me all the time talking about, oh, you post this for the guys, y'all always knocking at women. I'm like, yo, I'm so tired of like, yo, this is what comes with my timeline. I post it because people have stuff to say. If you want to post positive women stuff and it comes on your timeline, go ahead and post it.
Right.
It's interesting how the Post in the Shop podcast group always turn into a male-woman thing.
It does.
That's always.
But that all I can do is find what's on my timeline and what's in these groups. If I was in a happy girl group and they have memes, I post those too. Just like, I mean, there's been times where I posted wild stuff just for the women.
They don't appreciate you.
Yeah, and the crazy part is when it be in the circle who know us, and they be like, "Oh, you always do that." I'm like, "Yo, you giving people that mindset," and then one turns into two, and now they on the post. Oh, you not about women at all. You hate women. No, dog. I don't hate women.
They don't appreciate you, what you do for us.
And if nothing was posted, ain't nobody be in the group.
Right. Shout out to the Facebook group and for the ones who post and, chat and all those things. I wish I would watch the show. But
and the group is growing.
Yeah, it's growing, man. 2,000 plus.
Yeah, I feel like we put a lot of work into the group.
Yeah. Now we gotta grow the show and grow the Instagram and we be in there. Yeah.
Like somebody was like, "Y'all got a show?"
Right.
Like,
a lot of people always say that though. Like, oh yeah, what you mean?
I'm like, it's pinned at the top most of the time. Like, but it is what it is. All right. Anything else going on in the world today?
Let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Let me see what we got out here. Cause there don't be nearly nothing that's going on, man. They be like, oh man, it caught my eye.
Have y'all watched the new Hollywood Squares?
With DC on the
I
Yeah.
caught a little bit of it the other night.
I caught one episode.
I find it funny when somebody in the square answers the question right, but they act like they didn't know the real answer. So like I guess somebody has said something about some magician black dude catching like a bird and putting it in a box, and it was like what came out, and dude was like, I don't know, her Popeye's chicken, and the girl was like, nah, I don't think so, but that joint was Popeye's chicken. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
What you gonna have a show coming out too, Miss Pat? A court
the
show.
court joint.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. But what y'all think about the guy who was rapping for Gucci Mane? His
He was like, we ain't doing that right now.
Yeah, like, do y'all
I see it
feel
on
like
Instagram.
do y'all feel like that's rude? Like, I mean, I don't know. Celebrities sometimes gotta understand, like, yo, you was there one time too. I don't care what nobody say. You was there
Sometimes all it
somewhere.
takes is that one shot.
So especially Gucci, I get it, yo. You've been in the game for a long time, and a lot of people probably come rap to you. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. I bought a DVD back in the day called, I want to say it's called The War Report, and it had Gucci Mane and it had OJ the Juice Man. And I swear on everything, these dudes just freestyle dumb stuff for 3 hours, and I was still watching like, all right, like, yo, this is trash.
So his last album, I want to say it was last winter, had about 50 songs or something like that on there.
Because he freestyled.
And I listened to it all the way up to New York. I don't know what it is though. I don't know what it is.
Might hurt.
I listened to that thing all the way up to New York to drop them people off, and all the way back, and I was like, "What is this trash?" Like,
yo, you can't, dog. Say your freestyle for a mixtape, yo. No. You're like, I'm Gucci Mane. This is the 10. Okay. That joke be hilarious. Yo, you know what?
Gucci coming here.
yeah,
They love Gucci here. They love
do.
Gucci here. I would say this, yo. OJ and Juice Man was one of the stupidest things, but it was just funny.
Yeah.
Hey.
What have a big whole brick. Hey, Holly Bailey is pregnant, and Ski is pregnant.
Oh yeah, shout out to them.
We still waiting on Pastor to hook us up with YG Tech. But
You waiting on me to do it?
yeah, because you said his daughter goes.
I seen him today. I just I don't know him like that to just walk up to him.
Why not? I mean, you're a celebrity
Don't
too.
pass the shot.
My whole thing is like this. You do a radio podcast. Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such from this and such podcast, and I would like to know, how do I get your information so we can interview you?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Because if I send him an Instagram message, he ain't gonna respond. But shout out to him because he had a sold out show here in Baltimore. Did it on his own.
He the one when they got the new song that got Cisco in the background. Right? Okay. Yeah, I just seen him today.
Just go there and rap to him.
I don't rap to him. This I see you all. I see you here pick up your kid, and I know your store's across the street from where we do our podcast. How can we link up? Yeah, how can we get you in the joint?
I think the rapping thing would be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
The rapping pastor.
Hey,
John 3:16.
Hey.
But yeah, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We are here, we are clear. We've been doing this thing since 2019, and we need to figure out what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to hear? We're always open though. We're always open to other.
If you want to talk about girls
and twerking and stuff like that, you can come up here and talk about that. But again, we like the fact that those two young ladies did show up last week, and it was cool.
Yeah.
All
right, let's talk about some other Baltimore rap, like older stuff.
Boss man.
No. So I'm pause. No funny stuff. I feel I would more so out of anybody in Baltimore who ever rapped, I would be more of a Boss Man stan. Now, I will say that we had some other crazy people who are a lot worse, but they make it far sometimes. Like, remember Be Rich?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the dude?
Whoa, now.
Smash Dude or whatever?
Rest in peace.
That. Who else? I mean,
Mully.
Man. But I felt like, I mean, first of all, I'm not from here, but I just felt like credibility, Mully didn't have it. I mean, just listening, I felt like he was more of an advanced rapper.
Lil Scooter had the buzz.
Believability, yeah. I just didn't feel.
A lot of guys, man.
I felt like his sister might have been more believable. Actually, she'd probably be hot right now if she was in the game like that.
Yeah, she kept her pushing. See, consistency. So that's how we got now T Savage, who's pushing it. Of course, my girl, you already know who I rocks with, who I go with, CZ Baby. I keep on hearing on the radio, and I feel like she is on the way out of here. I hope that she just looks around where she goes, man, and yeah, definitely don't fall into the the BS. But CZ, I think is going to be one that's going to be out of here. Damn, what's the other girl?
Commercial.
What's the other girl name? Damn,
Sneaky T.
I don't know what happened to Sneaky T, but no, her. Damn, who's the other one?
Oh, you know why I used to like?
Who?
I don't know why. What was Zaya Zigga, whatever?
Oh, that was your girl.
That was. I don't lie. I think it was a video. She had the right video.
That was your girl right there.
That was a good video.
That
She would have made it. Oh, you know what? Remember, what's the big girl?
Oh, well, Wilma on the track.
Well, I don't know who was about to have it.
I think Wilma messed around, got pregnant, and all type of stuff.
That's what the Zigga girl did.
See, that's what happened. They
Next
just
thing
fell
you
off.
know, Instagram turned to freaking hair school and shit.
Right, baby postings and all that type of stuff. Damn, what's the girl name, man? She.
Do you think that we have a better chance of having a female artist blow versus a dude artist in Baltimore?
Yeah. Because again, the women are women. The women are winning. So I feel like that's gonna probably be the one.
Tate Cobain was on that list of the Baltimore rappers.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget Tim Trees.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He was on Party Animal 360.
Oh, he was?
He did.
Oh, when you had that party with the
Dunbar.
Oh yeah, party with Dunbar?
Yeah, and then I had the dude that Daewoo or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He came out and did something that was cool. Didn't even know who he was until everybody started running in taking pictures.
Young Moose too.
So I'm gonna say this.
Oh shit.
No disrespect. I mean, I don't live in the area.
Oh shit, we about to go outside. There's be some problems.
No, I'm just saying, like, I've never really heard a song.
Who song?
Yeah, I know.
Dumb way, dumb down, dumb down. You never heard of song?
No.
When they see me, they like dumb down.
Damn,
No, you never heard that before?
Damn.
That's Moose. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Why they come out next week?
Yeah, why they coming out on Friday?
Oh, yeah, Friday.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna be. I'm keeping it real. There's a lot of rappers that we talking about that I ain't never heard their song. Like the dude downstairs that you talking about, I ain't never heard his song.
YG Tech?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he
I
got
just
a
know
new
he got
joint out.
score.
He got a new joint out. It's Cisco. They got an excerpt of Cisco song in it.
Cisco don't
Song.
know. Oh, you know what?
That's all.
So I get my music from this.
So you heard me.
I'm going to leave that conversation alone.
But you heard Lil Scooter before, right?
I did.
Okay.
I heard Panda freestyle and then Smack and Coke or whatever.
When I said Tim Trees, you familiar with Tim Trees too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still playing PlayStation 2 with your kids. Yo, shout out to Paul Campbell. That was my.
That's Moose.
But you know I like that beat though.
I ain't never heard of Moose.
Nah, I did see a part of a video.
He from over there by Urban and Bel Air.
Yeah,
Monument Street area, boy.
Who else I ain't never really heard of? Let's see.
It's a lot of probably rappers you ain't never heard of from Baltimore.
You're right.
I just
damn, I can't. Oh, shout out to Neiman Marcus.
Neiman Marcus on the track.
I like Neiman Marcus. I ain't
Marcus Shorty on the track. Well, they say Lil Mo was a rapper from here. Lil Mo is not a rapper.
Nah, she not
What the hell?
Oh,
DeJohnada? You never heard of DeJohnada?
yeah, I've seen the rap game.
Oh,
I don't. She a rapper.
right. I was speaking of rap game. Witchcom was on there too. The young boy. What's his name?
Key.
Lil
Yeah,
Key. Lil Key. I seen him
Is
in
he
the.
like a thing now?
Nah.
I seen him in the
He ain't
7-Eleven
got
one
the
day
vibes yet.
over
He
on
can
Urban
spit, though.
on Urban Avenue.
He can rap though.
Yo, y'all know
Shorty,
this one.
Shorty. You ever heard of Shorty, Shorty? He's like one of them. Like he's one of those rappers that's you go see who be at like the fest and all them, like them big fests where the Caucasians be really supporting. Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he get a lot of buzz though.
Well, one Baltimore song that I would like remade and updated is 100 Grand Man, Wet Wet.
She got that wet.
That was just banging. I ain't
Shout
gonna
out to my man Nemo, 100 grand. Doing that fair time.
So, question. Well, we know you're a DJ now.
Hey,
How many Coco Bane songs have you heard?
Take over.
Tickle game.
Yeah, whatever. My bad.
A few.
A few.
You know, he got the one that's from the Bankroll Tim Trees beat.
Yeah, that's
Then
all
he
I
got
know.
the one.
I'm sure you heard of Izzy.
I heard it. I probably only heard one Izzy song, but I don't know how I heard of him.
North is one of his jams or whatever. He be on the corner like North Avenue and like Brockton or whatever.
I know he messing with T.I. daughter or something.
He on the Nicki Minaj label.
Well, both of them.
Roddy Rex.
Who?
Roddy Rex.
Yeah.
Not Roddy Rich. Roddy Rex.
No, big diff, I guess.
Damn.
I mean, if they don't come on my timeline,
Back in the day, NOE. And it's what they said used to sound like Jay-Z.
you said who?
NOE.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
Damn. What you all know this people?
Nah, man. I don't even really like the music like that.
You know Skolo.
I know the name.
Damn.
But it's like though. I'm not such a hip hop head locally anymore. I used to like it. I remember when Boss Man came out and he was walking down the stairs, rapping, this and Money Man.
You remember the time when
I was
Boss
there.
Man kicked us out the section?
Yeah.
Yo, they told us to get out this section like in a nice way. Though, like, yo, my man and stuff about to come through here. We got this area right here. Can y'all slow down some?
Yo, I've had a couple weird situations like
Damn!
I know.
Told us to get out the way.
I know you know about. You know Kyle Cole?
Yeah, the bad rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to Chicago to go see this battle rap event. It was Big T was there. A whole bunch of people was there. It was a URL event, like the first one they did, like out of state, was in Chicago. So I get there early, right? I find me a nice spot upstairs, right? And I'm just over the little railing, right? So right before the show starts, they was like, "Oh yeah, Calico about to come here with his people. Can you move?"
Dang.
I was so mad as shit. They was deep too.
Well, Baltimore has some rappers. They got some rappers. I mean, I think, sometimes they get involved with the, and of course,
I like that.
did we shout out President Davo got killed about 2 weeks ago?
So, I'm saying that and saying this is, I see more rappers that get killed on the list from Baltimore before I even hear them. Like that Davo dude, never even heard of him.
I didn't know who he was. I'm from Baltimore. I didn't know who he was. My wife know who he is. I don't know who he is.
Just like the producer dude. Don't know what he produced.
White boy came like a bag like it's Christmas.
I just didn't move it. I would say this. I feel like Money Jake first album.
Let me show you shorty.
Whatever. I like that.
Let me show you shorty. Shorty was in that group.
I definitely don't know group rappers.
Yeah, what was the name of the group?
What group?
Who's in that group, man?
YBS?
No.
I don't know. And that's funny because, I mean, we did events with people.
Right.
I remember some of the people, like Supreme Hershey. It's weird, though. It's like, yo, some of these people who we be seeing on the grind don't ever just make it. Like, I thought she was dope.
Hershey?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I called her a dude by accident. Didn't know.
But you know, it's like they come out, they be hot, and then they fizzle out.
Oh, I mean, I can only speak from people that we had. I thought Trash Bag was dope until he got a 360.
So because he got a 360, you ain't right messing with him.
And so this is the thing too. You know how I ain't gonna say this because I don't want no drama. But some people you can tell that they are very smart people. And sometimes they just dumb themselves down to like fit in. I actually, the dude ATM was dope when he was up here just freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, whatever happened to Box Game?
Box check. So the last thing I heard, somebody told me they saw him. He was over to jail. Then he came home, and I'm guessing he back over to jail. It's just so crazy that I don't know, man. I don't know what we have to do as rappers here. Like, it's like you gotta it's like it got one foot in the street. You know what I'm saying? They just can't let go of the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Have you
either
ever seen him rap?
Box Check Marty.
Yeah, have you ever seen Box Check?
On his lives and in the jail.
He like Lil Wayne, though. He rap.
Here.
He rap all day.
Yeah, Box Check Marty. Shout out to Box Check Marty.
Man, you know who I was? What's the dude that I brought up here? I think Yellow or whatever.
Yeah.
He was nice, yo. But I mean, last time I see he got shot there with that, I said, "Oh, you don't need to come up here."
Dang.
Nah, I was just joking, but
He got shot.
Yeah, he got shot. He was doing better, but
After coming home,
being outside. Who else?
One foot in the game, man.
Yo, we used to do these things, the city takeovers. It was a lot of work to get these people come up here, but them things was good. Like we used to have like all these rappers come up here on one day, and they just be rapping.
So my cousin is an MCA bus driver, and he rap.
Why you mess his name up like that?
No, because that was like a part of drugs. That was like a part of his image, the bus driver thing or whatever. He did a video like that. I might.
Shout out to Larry Law.
Who else?
Larry Law.
Wish Granite is a guy I know from military. He's Air National Guard. He raps or whatever.
You got a police rapper too.
Oh yeah.
The one who got shot.
You said what?
The one who got shot.
Who else is up here? We had some. I felt like Trash Bag was dope. Actually, most of the people on his team was dope. But I felt like he sat back.
Moody.
In the cut. He was in the cut. He was like, "I'm about to tear these niggas up."
My nigga A-Sib started out from a young boy.
Started in the trenches as a young boy.
Yeah. Yo, remember the DC dude with the braids?
CeeLo.
Yeah.
CeeLo was giving them the blues, boy.
He had a mask on.
Ain't no mask. Everywhere we went, he had a. Boy, he was a prize. He was like a 50 Cent, built with braids and rapping.
Remember the dude who looked at those Backstreet Boys? He was just rapping.
Oh, who was up here?
Yeah. You know that was crazy.
No, he was funny too, man. We had some moments, man. Up here, man.
Yeah, it's just so hard to put these things together. And I'm telling you, when you put something like that together, to the last moment, you want pins and needles. Like,
are they gonna come?
Up, ain't nobody else, But I mean, we had some people show up. People killing it. We had an exclusive from Buddy Jake.
And Money Jake, we had Money Jake. I think we did his first interview. This was before he was before.
We had a couple CZ versus.
CZ.
Oh, yo, that girl Best Be still on my timeline.
Yo, who?
They be doing these shows though, like little local shows.
Forgot the name.
Yo, what happened to the back man?
I don't know what happened to back man.
I don't know. I first seen him, I was like, "Oh, this dude is the truth." Not like Biggie.
Right. All right, y'all. Let's hand it over to the pastor.
Prayers out.
Today we talking about devotion. Are you living a devoted life? Are you dotting your I's and crossing your T's? What will they say about you when you laying up in the front of the church in the casket? And what they gonna say about you? I mean, nobody wants to be at that funeral, and then the people up front gotta tell lies up front. You know what I'm saying? You want to be revered. You want people to say good things about you. You want people to say that you was nice to the people you came across. You said nice things. You did nice things. The things that you intended to do, you actually did. You didn't just make a whole bunch of intentions and didn't come through. Because they say that hell is paved with the road to hell is paved with intentions. You wasn't that person. Whatever you said you was gonna do, you actually did. That's the kind of stuff you want people to say about you when it comes that time. Devotion is more than just checking a box. It's taking the time to be with the Lord. It's being intentional. It's loving the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your strength. It's loving your neighbor as yourself. So it's all about devotion. Are you living that devoted life? Are you not just talking about it, but actually being about it? We got a guy here that does the radio thing or whatever. He don't just talk about doing the radio thing. He really does the radio thing. When we come down here, he opened the radio station up for us. He do the parties. He do this. He do that. I got a guy here that does the photo booth or whatever, and he really about that life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's on his Facebook. It's on his Instagram. He doing the parties. And then I got my other guy here that does transportation. He really about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the LLCs, he got the contracts, he got the party bus. He doing business out of state, he doing business in state, taking kids to school, stuff like that. That's what devotion is being about. That's what you call being devoted. So that's why I don't want to leave with you. I want you to ask your neighbor, are you devoted? Are you living that devoted life? That's all I got today.
Amen. So I finally found her name. Her name is Infinity.
Oh,
You know
her? Infinity Garrett, whatever.
Yeah.
I know very well.
So shout out to her.
Yeah,
She's a rap.
Yeah, she can rap.
Okay.
She can rap.
Deisha Nada, my favorite female.
So we were just talking about Nisha now.
Deisha Nada and Philly Nada, tough.
Okay.
Yeah, she and 42 Doug just came home, y'all. Shout out to him. All right, y'all. We see y'all again.
BG putting out music too. He just came home.
Shout out to BG. See y'all next time on another station, another time.
Yeah.
All righty.